Watching Diesel Dude 71. So we're out here at CODY Chevrolet in Cadillac. Just met with Ryan, the guy who's gonna be taking me for a ride in a couple minutes. So before we go, I just want to show you a couple of things. So he showed me. I haven't really done. This is the RST, the one I really wanted to check out, and he just was like, "I'll put it out front for you, man." I'm like, "Awesome, dude." So the thing that they have is like right down here. It's like this fake carbon fiber, and right up in the taillights. I'll show you guys some stuff when we get back, but he just got to go grab a plate, you know, so we don't get pulled over. But right in here, they have fake carbon fiber, and it's got these new wheels for the RST, and I'll show you guys a lot more when we get back. But as you guys can see, oh, it smells so nice in here. Wow, this is nice. This is really nice. It's all leather, you know, and it's got. I'll show you guys here. Everything. This is nuts. Because I was just showing people in my video about how it has the new storage right here and under the seat storage now too. Well, I mean, it had that on a couple of on the Colorado on my dad's work truck. It has that too.
Before we go, do you want to do a quick walk around and do what you want to do?
Sure. Okay. And with the with this, it's taller and it's more deep. Like you were saying, for like steel-toed work boots and stuff.
Yep.
And on the tailgate now, it's a lot different because, you know, you just press the button now and it just comes on down, and it's all aluminum, so you can literally. I saw somebody lift it with one finger because I mean, you can lift it with one finger.
All the hinged panels are aluminum. The bed, the inside of the bed, that side of the bed, front quarter panels are all still steel.
Yep.
All the doors, the hinged panels are all aluminum.
And it's got the spray and bed lights, or something to call it.
Yep.
And then it's got
cargo box is about 7 inches wider than it was before, maybe a little more than that.
And then it's got the lights are back here now instead of, because it's wider, they had to put them back here, which it makes sense. And it's got the new power outlet right there, which is perfect because if you're doing work and stuff, you know, you need to plug into something, you got it right there. And it's just a lot different. It's crazy to look at in person and to see everything, but yeah, so I guess go for a ride. Yeah.
Got plenty of gas.
This has the 5.3, is that what it is?
It's got the 5.3 V8, and it's got an 8-speed transmission now versus the 6 in the old truck.
Yep.
A little bit smoother, seamless shifting.
Yep.
Gets up and goes real quick. We'll go up this hill down here and I'll show you how quick it goes.
And it's got push button start now, and it's got the
push button start,
keyless entry on the doors.
Keyless entry, got the passive entry on the door handles, and you can also drop the tailgate from the key fob.
Yep.
You got your remote start, which is still had that on the old trucks, obviously, but still just another feature, especially around here in Vermont. It's nice to have.
Yeah, especially in the wintertime, you know, it's cold. Just start it right up.
This one's got heated seats as well. Any truck that has the leather seats as well will have the storage in the backs of the seats there.
Yeah.
As we get up this hill here, I'll give it to her a little bit and see how quick it goes.
And then it's got, this is just like on the, I mean, it had this before, but it's all updated, especially right here on these buttons, because it's got, you know, your parking sensors and for the tailgate and the floor.
Yep, so the trucks now have auto start stop.
Yep.
You can turn that on and off. Some people like it, some people don't. It's a way to save gas. Under certain driving conditions, once you go certain speeds, when you come to a stoplight and you stop the truck, it'll actually shut the engine down.
Yep.
The second you take your foot off the brake, within milliseconds it turns back on before you can even get your foot to the gas.
That's
it'll
crazy.
Turn back on, but it will shut off just to save you some gas.
Yep. And I know that on other models they have it, but they don't have the feature to turn it off, and people are kind of annoyed about that.
Exactly. We'll go up this hill here and give her.
Wow. Holy crap, that moves.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds a lot better too, because I know before it had the that's a lot quicker than the old ones. And that's going, you know, up a hill, 0 to 60. Well, not 0 to 60, but like 20 to 60.
We got there quick.
Yeah, we got there quick. And that's all updated too, right there on the whole...
Yep, the all-new driver information center. It's a little more user-friendly, easy to navigate. You obviously still control it here on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Still got the cruise control, all that stuff. It's all in the same place. Just the buttons are a little bit updated.
And the infotainment screen's a lot different too.
Yep. So this infotainment system is sort of reminiscent of what we're seeing on the Trax and our Equinoxes now.
Yep.
You can see there you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, like we've had in previous years, but they show up there now a little more intuitive.
Yeah.
You also have users here. You can set. You can't do it right now, but you can set it to specific drivers.
Yep.
So if you or your wife or whatever wants to drive, you can have it all to your settings. Screech the tires a little bit there.
This is just an awesome truck overall, and I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to do this, and I really appreciate you guys letting me come and do this.
Absolutely.
Because I made a video before, just kind of like doing a sit-down video and talking about what it's gonna have and stuff, and that's definitely not as fun as going for a ride and getting to do it like this.
Absolutely not, man. Hands-on's the way to go.
Yep. Yeah, somebody had some fun here, did a little burnout, or maybe they're trying to stop. I don't know. It could have been either. You never know. And I know that, what was I going to say? That's what I was going to say. It moves a lot. I've been in the previous, like the 16, 17s, and they're kind of sluggish at the start. You step on it and it kind of, you have to wait a little bit more, but this just gets up and goes, and the transmission is a lot better. So, and does this have a bigger fuel tank, or is it about the same as the other truck?
It's about the same.
Okay. Yeah. But I do like that whole, area a lot better than a lot more than the other truck.
This truck also has what's called dynamic fuel management now.
Yep.
What that means is, in the prior trucks, you would, in certain driving conditions, it would shut down to 4 cylinders, save you some gas. This one will shut down any combination of cylinders, just to save you some gas if you're not hammering on it. Obviously, once you put your foot to the floor, it'll open them back up, and you'll have the fuel where you need it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just saw in my rearview mirror, you have all the safety features, the side blind zone alert.
I'm just in awe right now. Like, that's why I'm like, I know a lot about the, like all the new features and stuff of this truck, but I'm just like, it's crazy to be able to do this, to, say everything.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And it's got, it's got your USBs here, and then it's got a 12 volt here.
Yep.
And then over here, you also got, you
your 3-prong outlet there.
Yeah. Like you had like a computer or something, you're gonna charge it up, and you're.
So now they have the USB in here. They also have another USB, and they've got micro USB ports now.
Yeah. I like this trim piece here, because it's not like on the. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit darker, and it fits the truck well. I know some people were saying how they didn't really like it. It was kind of out of place, but I think it's good. I love it. And I noticed on the truck the mirrors are different than they used to be. They used to be like all connected, and they're set down on the door more. It kind of reminds me of the new Colorados. It kind of has similar mirrors to that. And Bose sound system. That's a good system. Oh yeah.
Well, that's not a very good sound here. Series
24 hours on him. 240.
We'll get there. Hold on.
Right now I got a live camera.
judges up and blow brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the
Little Cardi B for you.
The bass and everything, you feel it. It's really cool. And it's got, you know, like my grandpa's truck has the kind of the same thing, but you know, you got this up here.
Yeah,
and you got
those
some
are a little
storage.
bit, the glove boxes are a little bit deeper. Not super noticeable, but they are a little bit deeper.
And then down here, you know, you got your order manual and all the stuff that comes with the truck.
Yep.
Wow. So, how many of these do you guys have at the dealership?
Right now we've got 2. We've got more on the way, obviously. What you're going to be seeing now is we're going to be mostly getting crew cabs.
Yeah.
Probably won't be till late this year, more than likely early next year, that we'll start to see the double cabs.
Yeah.
They are still making the old body style alongside with these.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yep, so most of our double cabs will be the old body style until like I said, probably early next year we'll start to see this model.
Yeah.
We just got another one in yesterday, another Z71. It's not the RST like this one is, but it is the Z71.
Yeah, this truck is a lot better in every way, really, than it, you know, than the older like 17s and 18s. And the mirrors are, they're huge. Like you can see, I can see all behind me right now. I can see like all the way to the back of the truck and behind and everything. That's totally like a random thing, but you know, for some people, you know, who tow, you can see more with these mirrors than with the previous ones because, I mean, they made a lot of things bigger and wider. They did a good job on this truck. Like, I know a lot of people were kind of like, well, I don't know. Like, I know some people are saying, well, the body lines look like a Ford, but I love it. And they did an awesome job on the truck, and I don't know. I just love it. But there's a lot of new things that they did to it. And then you got your, you know, there's trailering down there because you can. Right?
Yeah, you got the trailer brake controller right there. Your tow haul mode's up here to the left.
And then you got, you know, if you turn it to the right, it's like sport mode or race mode,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, and it'll tune your, just like tow haul mode does. Tow haul mode will keep you in a lower gear a little bit longer for when you're towing, keep you on the low end to get up and go good, and on the converse, that'll just tune your transmission to give you nice smooth shifting for more of your, you know, your get up and go when you're ready to put it to the floor.
I'm trying to think. Well, this has built-in Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
like
it's got built-in Wi-Fi.
The back seat. There's a lot of room back there.
Yeah,
For
you'd swim back there.
I could like take a nap back there. I'll have my dad buy me this truck, and then we'll go on road trips, and I'll take a nap.
There we go.
And the seats are really comfortable too, because I know that on like the work truck models, you have to, you know, sit in the seats for a while, and then they finally get, you know, the more you sit in them, the more they, you know, I guess like loosen up and they get more comfortable. These, they're really comfortable already, and they're nice. The nice leather. I mean, it feels good, and it doesn't feel cheap. Like on some vehicles, they put in this stuff and it feels kind of cheap, but this truck is nice. I mean, Vermont doesn't have the nicest roads, but I mean, some of these roads are kind of, you know, kind of rough and bumps. You can't even really feel them that much because the suspension's good on these trucks.
Z71, you have the aftermarket Rancho shocks, a little bit beefed up suspension, which is good for, you know, over time hitting the dirt roads and stuff. That takes a toll on your suspension. This will hold up to that a little bit better.
Yeah. Like, I meant to film it, but there was an older one. That was like the older body style that I drove by, and this truck looks like a 2500 compared to that, honestly, if you think about it.
It's definitely has a good road presence.
And I really like the new front end. It just changed the whole look of the truck, and it fits it really, really well. I love it, and I know that, I mean, they still do the color match, or I mean the chrome, and then they have the color match on this truck on the front. and on the back bumper, which, the chrome, I'm not a big fan of chrome on like newer trucks, like on the older trucks like that. Is that a 36 that's out in the parking lot?
That's 36. Yeah.
I like that one. That's a really cool truck. Cause I saw the picture on Facebook of that one and this one, I believe it was, the two of them together.
Could have been, yeah.
I think it was, and you can see how much it's changed from 80 years ago. And even at idle, it sounds good. Because I knew that when you used to rev it up, because a lot of people did, stock exhaust to, like, I think Corsa makes it exhaust for the older trucks. I hope they come out with an exhaust for this truck. And
The Borla.
yeah, or Borla. Borla will make a good exhaust for this truck. And then a cold air intake also. You get a cold air intake and exhaust, and this truck will sound really, really good. That's what a lot of people had to do on the older trucks because, it sounded kind of weak. But then you got an exhaust and cold air intake, and it had that rumble like a V8 should. And it sounded really good. But yeah, I guess once we get back, I didn't really show a lot, but there's a couple other things I was going to show. And then...
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Park in a good spot so you can walk right around it.
Yeah. I really appreciate you guys letting me come in and,
Absolutely, dude.
because I know that, some companies are like, well, I don't know who you are, you're just some kid. But you guys are, because my grandma and grandpa got their Malibu from you guys.
I sold it to him.
Yeah, they said that Ryan's the guy to work with. He's an awesome guy. And I was like, okay, so I'll meet Ryan, and you're really, really awesome. I really appreciate you taking me for a ride and
Yeah, dude,
everything.
no worries, man. Once you're old enough, I expect you to come see me.
Trust me, I
One of
will.
These bad boys.
I am excited for what GM's gonna have in the future, because with the new Blazer, that's gonna be pretty cool.
That'll be a sweet ride too, yeah.
And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it because it's not gonna be like the old Blazer. It's gonna be more of like a crossover, but it still looks really, really good. Especially if you get the red. It's really similar. Is it the same color? Or is it different? But it's really similar to this.
We won't really know till we see it. When you see all that stuff online, sometimes it's not always what it is online once it lands. But I'm assuming it'll be pretty close.
Yeah, that with the black wheels and the black mirrors and stuff. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it'll be a slick ride.
Oh, there's a Stingray over there. Is that? Yeah, it's a Stingray. And then I know there's a Z06 convertible in the showroom, and
Yeah.
that's like my dream car. It's a C7Z. Because yeah, you guys can see over there, that's the old 36, and yeah. So I suppose I'll show you guys some of the other things that I didn't really get to show you, and then cut this video off. So
Go ahead.
okay. So it does do that thing where it does the 3 beeps. So it's got the different taillights, which looks really, really good. It says Chevrolet back here, and then it's got the new exhaust comes out the back. It looks really, really killer. And it's got keyless entry and everything. So this truck has the 5.3 V8 with 8-speed auto. It's here for 55. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but 55 grand here at CODY's. I actually got my haircut today. I haven't even showed you guys me, but so I'll show you here. It's got the parking brake is electronic now, and it shows all your towing mode and your sport mode. You got your still electronic 4-wheel drive, and then your lights in the back, and then this is to brighten up or dim this and everything. See what else. And then that's your hood release. So I guess, can I show under the hood?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so just just like that. Okay, not too bad. And then, like I was talking about with the front end, it's all color matched. Got the black badges and black tow hooks, which looks good. And like before I made this video, Ryan was telling me if you look down in here, you can see it's it's a lot different. They took out a lot of it for weight savings.
There's no metal lining. You can see the felt liners right just down in here.
And then if you look underneath as well, you can
Mustang's junk.
come get a Camaro, get a Corvette. There's a nice 13 Gen 5 over there in the used lot. And it's just, they changed it a lot, and they did a lot of weight savings, and I don't know. It's a killer truck overall. So I appreciate you guys letting me come in and check it out.
Can I
And
get a picture of you and Ryan on our Facebook page?
yeah, no problem. Here, I'll just end my video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel.
Hit that bell.
Yeah, hit that notification bell as well. And if you guys are needing a new vehicle and you guys are in the area, come check them out. They're awesome people to work with. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later.